College Football 25 is back, and you already know where we're gonna start. We're gonna start in Road to Glory, and we're gonna take myself back to college and hopefully become the greatest college quarterback of all time. We are most obviously gonna start as an underdog, and you know we are starting as a quarterback. I definitely would play more like a field general, so we are taking that one. This is who I am. These are my mental abilities, and I guess now we're gonna get things started. Looking at it, all of these teams up here want me, which is awesome to see. I'm going to be a bench guy at most of these schools, except for Northwestern. They want me to be second stringer. I don't want to start there. I want to earn it the tough way. I can't pick Ohio University. I did that in our last Road to Glory when I was playing NCAA 14, but I think I want to go with the MAC school. And I think where I'm going to go is the Bowling Green State Falcons. I'm a third stringer, but I've got a freshman above me who's a 67 and a senior who's an 80. This year, probably not going to play a lot, but I think there's huge potential to play in year 2. We're signing to the Bowling Green Falcons. The first thing we can do is do some upgrades here. So I think the biggest ones, we don't need to move a lot. I think the biggest ones are going to be IQ. So I'm going to do 2 IQ here. It sucks. The only ones I can do is IQ and elusiveness. Those are the 2 we're going to do. Kind of see what we can do. I don't know how much playing time we're going to get or how any of this is gonna work, but I think there's a potential for us here. We're gonna give the polite answer to start. We're not gonna ruffle feathers early. That comes later once we're starting, once we're playing, once we're putting up numbers. We're heading in our first practice, have not actually played the game at all, so this is going to be a rough practice where I'm also learning the new throw meter. No time like the present. Bang. We almost threaded the needle on that one. Hit the dump off. Get in. Oh, that was probably a bad throw. Okay, we gotta play a little bit smarter. And after that, we actually ended up figuring it out just a little bit. You guys see the dot right there? Oh, that's a horrific throw. And at the end of the first practice, we ended up feeling pretty decent about ourselves until... Okay, oh, that's not good. We actually did horrific in practice. Not the best start on campus. We got our coach's trust. We're not really there yet, so we gotta get there. I gotta pass Lucian Anderson III. He's the backup, so he's the guy we gotta pass up. Oh, this is interesting. You can make him late. I'm gonna help out my roommate. I'm gonna be a good teammate, but again, same thing. We'll see what happens once we get a little bit dicier to try to get in there and play. We've got an option practice, so this is not really going to be our game. So this is going to be a bad practice. I can already feel it. But once we started giving it to our running back, thing turned around. Never mind. Maybe it goes really well. Let's go. This option game's easy with this running back. Should I just like keep giving it to him? This seems like a little bit of a cheat code here. Nobody's got to give it, let him score. Easy work. I didn't get anything. Oh, wow. We suck right now. We're really bad. We are hopping into our first game in college football against the Astronauts, and we are going into the Doit at Bowling Green. So let's see what we can do. And as we were heading into our first game, we were really excited playing the Astronauts. Even though we might not play a lot, it's a good chance for us to take a look at our team and see what we have going for us. And the Falcons came out of the gate really hot with 7 points in the first half, but as the second half came underway, they really started pouring it on. I'm not sure if we actually expected to get into the game, but 25-0, Bowling Green comes up on top. We love that for the team. Look at us right there with celebrating with the team, but love to see us get in the game. 124 yards and a touchdown, 52%. I feel like we could compete with that, so not trying to denigrate our guy, but just saying, put me out there. We actually just signed our first NIL deal. We love that. We need more eyes on us. That way we can, oh, and we play Penn State this week. That is gonna be tough. I don't think we'll actually get in, but there's a chance. We really need to dial in this practice to try to show our coach what we can actually do. In the end zone. And in just our second practice, I really started to feel like we were getting the hang of things. We are dialed in right now. Get in the end zone. Get in the end zone. That is what we like to see. That is a great practice in the books. And after heading out of a great practice, we entered Happy Valley, one of the toughest places to play in college football. Riding high off our first game, we were looking to make an upset that would go down in the history books. Coming out of the half, we were actually up 13-7 before Penn State answered. Now the question was, could our defense actually hold Penn State off for the rest of the game? And we actually ended up scoring,
and the unthinkable happened.
We just upset Penn State. I gotta shut up. That kid just cooked. I cannot believe that it's beat Penn State. That is insane. We're slowly creeping up. We're getting close to Lucian, so now we have to capitalize with another great practice during our bye week.
And coming off a great win against Penn State, the defense really came to play as they were picking me off, breaking out passes, and we really couldn't get much done in the air.
We need something big to happen on that. Was huge. We needed a TD there. Oh, I threw a pick. Still bronze. It's just tough. For my energy this week, I'm going to use them on leadership. Let's do 2 of those. And then we should probably recover with the last one.
Coming out of our bye week, we had a massive game against Texas A&M, so this practice really had to matter for us. As we start chipping away at our backup quarterback, the easier it's going to be for us to get playing time.
We're in a field to get in the end zone. Again, we still can't end up getting that silver gold.
Heading into Kyle Field is one of the more intimidating places to play in college football. The house that Johnny Manziel built, and this is going to be a really tough game. Their defense is good, their offense is great, headed by Connor Wegman, and this is going to be a big test for the Bowling Green Falcons. And we started off with the lead. We're up 3-0 in the first before Texas A&M answered with a field goal of their own, and actually ended up going up 17-3 before the halftime. And in the second half, we're able to answer with a touchdown of our own before Texas A&M really just opened the floodgates and the game just got away from us.
Yeah, that was an ugly one. We started off strong and then 37-10. A&M's good, so I don't know what to say, but at this point you would think the coach has got to be thinking about looking to a backup.